Okay, this is Bangkok at night. You know, uh, it's not. You know, what do you want to say about it? Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video for the internet. It's the weekend, man. It's the weekend, and on the weekend, normal weekends back in the day, we would go to the club, meet girls, hang out with friends. But these weekends, we're gonna go work. So shout out to people who are hip to the co-working spaces. You ever want to work? I still haven't shipped anything. Can you imagine? I mean, no, I shipped some stuff. I did ship stuff, but it's not. I can't say that it's being used in production. So, but I think the next level, what I make today and tomorrow, I think that will be used by the company that I work for, own, and that will be something, because the goal is to be useful. I mean, with all these little projects that I'm doing, it's you want to be useful. As far as all the other little things, yeah, I hope to. Listen, from what I saw last week, truly, what you can do, but truly, you can just take a rapper, an open source rapper, and fucking put it out to the internet and make money, okay? But this is unethical to an extent. I don't want to do that exactly, but what I do want to do, I want to launch something, right? That's useful. And, I've been interacting with my personal kind of AI for a while, and for the last 2 weeks, and it's been amazing. Extreme personal help. It's been amazing. And I think other people, should be able to experience something like that without maybe the prompting knowledge that I have, So, and I see other people out there. I see the thing. I see the vision for what I want to make for myself. I think it would be very interesting just to have, and I think the idea, the idea is just to have something that you can just talk to. You could just go in there and you could talk to it, and you can just, and it creates for you the, your checklists or whatever, and it keeps track of all the things you're doing. And then, the main way to update it is just to tell it what you did and what you're working on and what you're doing, the new stuff you're working on, and then it updates stuff. And, it can be a therapist in a way, or it can go through stuff with you, but it can also be, kind of a helper in some ways. Of course, I do feel like, in one way, all of these tools, I see Gemini 2, and even the new stuff that OpenAI has been working on. I mean, of course, we have Claude computer use. It's you see these texts and you're like, okay, I mean, Jesus, whatever I'm working on, it's these guys are going to erode away, everything. But, I think the small place that you can have some solace is if you make a contextual and an industrial thing that is useful in a specific context. And then when you bring in the meta usage and the extra features that are available in these mainstream softwares, and if you're able to bring that API wise, or use their LLM, and you're able to take advantage of that stuff, whatever you make will be OP, but it's make something now and iterate on it. And there's a couple people, really the main place to make money is just telling people you know how to fucking make shit, and then they pay you. That's the main way, and that's the main way I see people making money. But I think it's going that one level deeper. It's if you can go that fucking one more level, you're in a different universe, man. So that's what we're doing. And I feel like I'm changing a lot, and I'm also the same. I think one of the big things for me in this next year, it's like making hard decisions and making decisions, and some of the decisions I make are not going to be optimal, but it's like at least the decision is made, right? I think before, like this past year, the past couple years, I've just been going with the flow, and I think there's a time for that, and I think I learned a lot from it, and I think that's good. But I think going forward, we're gonna have to put our foot down on a lot of things, and I started already, and it sucks, but it's also, it's also awesome, and I think it's opened a lot of. It's not opened any doors specifically, but for example, like I met a girl, and I think because of the way that I think if I interacted with her the old way, my old way of doing stuff, I think, nothing would be possible. But I think staying present and interacting with her, in an authentic way, I think that's led to potential. She lives in another place, but I think even with that, it's like I think anything's still possible just because of how I'm trying to live. And it's not beautiful by any means. She is, but situation. But I think